Hello my scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. I started with this beautiful, sort of like a pre-made background that came in this month's 49 Market kit, and I took this kind of border strip that was on the front cover. It was kind of like the marketing page, and then I took one of the thicker pieces of chipboard and cut that in half so it would span the whole length of 12 inches, and I am attaching that on. It's actually a tiny bit longer, so I will need to chop it off later, but I'm not going to do that yet. And it's easy to adhere just with my double-sided tape. Then on top of that, kind of half covering it, half not, sort of joining where the seam is, I'm popping on a branding strip I love the little saying, and I like sort of neatening up all of those layered edges where they all kind of meet together. Then I'm going to add some layers around where the pre-made clusters or the pre-made layers are already printed on the page. I'm also going to add in my own, and I'm going to just pile up a whole bunch of different bits and bobs that came in the Tim Holtz pack. Lots of tickets, lots of stubs, lots of specimen things, just all the things, just layering those up, kind of bending them a little bit to get that bit of texture, just really trying to get that look of a layered cluster. Then I'm going to pop a little floral piece on, actually two, I think. Oh, and one of the beautiful burlap flowers that came in the kit as well. I have got a 4x6 photo that I have backed, actually just with a piece of packaging, but backed onto a white mat, and then two smaller photos in the 3x4 size that I am popping on as well. This is my mum and dad on a holiday. It just worked so beautifully with this month's kit. And I've backed a lot of my photos with sort of bits and bobs that I found around mum and dad's house. So the photo here, you can kind of see some writing on the back of that photo. That's because it was a gift card. So I've just backed the white, the white cardstock there, just using up things and bits and pieces that we have around the home as well for matting the photos and things like that. Then I'm going to pile up some more ephemera, just popping heaps of tape on the back of everything so I can get all those layers in again, ticket stubs and specimens and all that kind of stuff, just to really layer that up and get that look of the embellishments there. And again, a little floral piece and a little burlap flower. They are so cute, and that little bead in the center just really finishes it off, which is just gorgeous. Then I've got a few more bits that I'm going to pop under this third photo. That's my dad at a winery, one of the stops on their road trip. Every year they drive somewhere. They might drive up to Cairns, they might drive up to, so from Victoria, they might drive up to Queensland, the Gold Coast, who knows, and they just kind of stop along the way and visit different places and all of that. Here I am trying to figure out where to put the title. The title really does need to go up here because of the direction of where it's pointing, but that right there is the perfect spot. It's open and there's no embellishment clusters, but the arrow of this is pointing that way. So I am coming to the realization that I definitely am going to have to sort of adjust that cluster, or at least that burlap flower, so that I can fit the this happened up in this corner. And it's fine. I just would have rathered it down next to my dad, but the this, or the arrow for the word this, is pointing the wrong way, so I can't. So popping that there, popping the flower a little bit adjusted. You do end up sort of layering things and covering things up with a layout like this, but I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I love all of the things layered on top of each other and popping in and out of each other, and it's so hard to tell what I added and was what was already printed on the page. I hope you have enjoyed following along with this layout, and I can't wait to share another one with you soon. Bye everyone.